I'm Deb Bass O'Brien, and here's a story of being a reader in our classroom. Welcome to my classroom in Salida, Colorado at the Crest Academy. When you walk in, you'll see kids reading their books at the beginning of class. Books are the foundation of our classroom. I spent a lot of time researching and finding books that I think my students will like. According to students such as Izzy and Fisher, I feel like I do a pretty good job at this. Miss Bass O'Brien has made me see reading in a whole new lens. Personally, not having much love for reading, it's always been hard to find books that I engage with and make sense to me. But it helps tremendously when you have a teacher like Miss Bass O'Brien who cares about you and then helps find books based off of educated knowledge. Fisher wrote, Miss Bass O'Brien always has specific books in mind for specific students, which is very thoughtful. She helps find interesting and challenging books for me and my classmates. Here's what my fifth graders are choosing to read right now. And here's a stack of books my sixth graders are reading. Because students have time, choice, and ways to reflect on their reading, here's how they feel like they've grown.
In this class, I've grown in reading by reading a lot bigger books, and I used to only read graphic novels, so now I'm reading bigger books like the Wings of Fire series. I also read a lot more.
I have grown as a reader by reading different books and different topics of books, and my books that I read now are bigger and they're better. And for example, this book is about a quest where this person tries to find something that their mom made.
In fifth grade, I only stuck to chapter books, and that were only 100 and 200 pages long. And when I did read a long book, it would take me a really long time. Read very many genres. I only read fiction. I didn't really like to read. I only read in class. If I read at home, that was only because it was an assignment. I also didn't really like reading. Now I'm reading a lot more at home, and I enjoy the books that I'm reading. I'm also picking a lot of different genres and books that are longer. One of my favorite books is a nonfiction book, and I didn't really read nonfiction books in fifth grade. I'm also connecting with my characters a lot more, so in fifth grade I didn't try to make connections with the characters in my book, but now I can make connections and talk about my characters to my friends and family.
My students are eager for more books since we don't have a school library. They are devouring the books we have and ready for more books to help them learn about their unique selves. Help me continue to connect with my students through books.